What's up, everybody? Crazy Black 108 here. I'm back with another video. Been like a week overdue, maybe 2 weeks overdue. I'm not even sure because time's going by what seems to be slow. Yeah, at the same time fast. At the same time slow, but at the same time fast. But at the same time slow, but at the same time fast. Anyway, it's just going by either quick or fast this summer. Losing track of the dates. I honestly don't know what today is. Wait, I know it's a Thursday. Because it's Throwback Thursday. No, I'm kidding. That's the first time I've ever really done a Throwback Thursday post. But I have like a bunch of videos on here that need to be uploaded. I got reviews of shoes. I got like a couple unboxing videos. And something's on this floor. And I just, that's like a sponge on the foot. I need a vacuum in here. Anyway, as you guys can tell by the title, I'm here to talk about Star Wars Battlefront. Trace, wait, you're not calling it 3? At least we got a new Battlefront, right? Also trying a different camera angle because too many of the same areas. We either gotta go into the Bulls locker, or we gotta over here facing directly that way, or we have there towards the windows, but then we also have towards the manga, then there's also towards this. But it's also about Battlefront, guys. Now, my reaction to when Star Wars Battlefront got announced went a little something like this. Yes! 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 It's been like 7 years. We haven't had one console since 2005. Yes! The day's finally come. It's finally go. Yes! Yeah, that was me. That was fun. That's literally like my instant reaction as soon as it was announced. I was sitting there, I knew I was like, oh, wait. Oh, it's a snow planet. Off. It's off. It's off. It's off. I'm on Skype with my friends. They're like, yeah, maybe it's off. You know, everyone's joking. Like, it's off. It's off. The laser. Laser. Oh! Definitely off. This is definitely off. No. Snow speeder. I'm like, oh, it's a snow speeder. It's a snow speeder. Imperial Walker. Battlefront. So finally, after 8 years, we have a new Battlefront coming to consoles. Guys, everyone remembers this awesome first game came out with the release of Star Wars, the original trilogy, on DVD. And after you got done with the original trilogy, watched it on DVD for the first time, with the, you know, couple of edits there was in there, you were like, oh, this is so nice. We have, oh, it was so nice. Finally on DVD, no longer have to use the VHS tapes. But then, you pop this into your PS2. I'm playing it. Dude, we're on a Hoth. I just took down an Imperial Walker. Dude, this game just... This show that LucasArts just... This is... Okay, not just this game. Bunch of games show that LucasArts is just fantastic. But this game... That game was beautiful. I mean, the last game from LucasArts, unfortunately, well, it was not unfortunately. So, I mean, I enjoyed the game, but it wasn't the greatest. But the last thing we got from LucasArts was this. And yes, I did buy the collector's edition. That's another story, though. And then, when Episode 3 came out on DVD, what did we get but this? This. So as soon as you get done watching Episode 3 and going, man, Star Wars trilogy's done with. I mean, that's the prequel trilogy. The circle is now complete. It's crazy. You pop this into your Xbox, your mind is blown. We got space battles. We got Jedi. We got Sith. We got a phone that just interrupted me. We got a whole bunch of great things. And just... I love this game so much. I never had Xbox Live, though. I wonder if this code still works. I actually might have to see if this code works for someone else. This is valid till 2006, but if there's anything I've learned about online codes and things, that validation point isn't always true. then that was it pretty much. I mean, we had PSP games because I can't find the case and I can't find Elite Squadron, but I can find Renegade Squadron. We had PSP and not Vita and DS games, but that was it for Battlefront. I mean, we saw the leaked footage from Free Radical. We saw all this stuff that went down, and it canceled. I mean, Free Radical had it to where you could go from the ground straight to space, blow up stuff in space, head back down the ground, fight it out. You can go back to space for I don't know what, because you already conquered it. Oh wait, the Yuzan Vong are coming. No, they had the Yuzan Vong. Oh my gosh. And now we have a new trilogy coming. We have the sequel trilogy, which is a fantastic thing because everyone loves Star Wars movies, and I mean, I have faith that the movies will be good. The only downside about this, is the EU. I've read 21 books of the New Jedi Order series. I've read 9 books, Legacy of the Force. I've currently read 1 book of Fate of the Jedi. It was great. I've currently listened to my phone ring twice during the scene. I've read the Thrawn trilogy. I've read the Jedi Academy trilogy. I've read, you can count it as a trilogy because there was Empires and that was a 2-issue thing. But I've read the Dark Empire comic book trilogy that takes place between the 2 of those trilogies I already mentioned. I read the Courtship of Princess Leia. I've read the X-Wing series. I've read the duology Thrawn series, the Hand of Thrawn. I've read Crystal Star. If you don't know about Crystal Star, And then, if you like the politics that was in the prequels, and there's the New Rebellion. And the New Rebellion takes place after Return of the Jedi. So, I mean, there you go. There's your politics. I've read those books that were bad. Good. Most of them good, but a lot of them, I mean, not a lot, but some of them bad. And then now, like all the Clone Wars stuff I read, guess what? Non-canon. Non-canon, most likely. I mean, there's only a couple things I want. I want Han and Leia married. I want Luke and Mara Jade married. Yes, I want Mara Jade in the Star Wars universe. People will say, no, we don't need to. No. Anyone is saying, okay, if you're saying Ahsoka to marry Luke, this isn't cyberbullying. This isn't me being an asshole. But shoot yourself. Because nobody wants Luke with Ahsoka. If you know about Mara Jade, let's just say that when your initials are MJ, there's usually a lot of greatness that comes from you. Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Mary Jane, Mara Jade. Except for Mary Jane in the Raimi trilogy, that's besides the point. You want Mara Jade. You don't want Ahsoka. Ahsoka's a great character. I like Ahsoka. I know a lot of people that hate Ahsoka. But she's a good character. But not with Luke. Never. Never should she marry this man. Never. 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 Mara Jade. Never. Just no. Just stop. But with Battlefront coming out, there's so many new opportunities to this. DICE is handling it. People are extremely worried that this game is going to be nothing but Battlefield with a Star Wars skin. Well, DICE has said that's not their goal. So, I mean, as long as they keep third person, they can even have it to where you can go to first person, because that would be like Dark Forces. If anyone remembers, that was a PS1 game. It was also on PC. Dark Forces, it was a first person game. You were like a stormtrooper most of the time, if I remember correctly. I never got far in that game. Straight up, I've never gotten far in that game. I think I might have a PS1 version of it, though. So I might try playing on my PS1 sometimes and save it and see how far I get. But anyway, that's just something you don't want to get involved with or don't want to have to worry about. Just straight up. You want to have it to where you can cater to both of that. Give it a first person and a third person. From what I saw, First Strike or First Assault, what was going to be preluded into like making a Battlefront, it had first person. And it was looking good. And it was canceled. 1313 was canceled. Why? I surely hope someone picked up 1313. Even with, okay, from what we understand what's going to be about Boba Fett, I could tell that from the start. When they gave, when the thing they did, it was like a tech demo almost for what they did with the Force Unleashed, except higher tech. And I mean, did anyone not like the Bounty Hunter game? I mean, it was fun. You were Jango. I mean, if you didn't like it, I mean, to each his own. But it was fun. And so, as long as they keep that, I want to make sure they have the grounded space. That'll be awesome. All these different things that, you know, we've come to see, hopefully will happen with Battlefront from the Battlefront 3 leaks that we had. Very cool. And just on a side note, why I thought about it. Tell me why we had like images leaked for Battlefront 3, and in my belief, I don't know if anyone believes, like they do look, but Elite Squadron. I almost guarantee you, Elite Squadron was just the PSP version of Battlefront 3. Almost guarantee it, because it has the same features. It has the same features. Even the characters look similar to what was released from the Free Radical stuff. So, I almost am positive that that was Battlefront 3's PSP version. Almost positive. But, it's alright. It's alright. If they want to do an original storyline in the game, that would be cool. But, I also just want to say too, it's crazy how we had the stuff leaking about Battlefront 3, yet then we had like production art for Battlefront 4. Where is this? Why? You didn't even release 3. Why are you working on production art for a 4? I mean, because obviously you must have thought, we're going to release the game. It's going to be so good. Oh, let's work on 4. Where was my 3? Anyway, I'm really looking forward to this. This should be a great thing. Great game. I believe, is it scheduled to come out next year? Around March or April? I don't know. I mean, I loved how EA... Okay, this is sarcastically, but I love, sarcastically, how EA was just did Battlefront, and then they went to everything else. They didn't do nothing else. I mean, E3... EA won the E3, all the E3 conferences when you look at it, because they just... Battlefront won everything. And if you look at what every other conference really had... I mean, I love Sony's. But they just... What they actually gave a good outline and stuff. Sony, the Vita's dying, dude. The Vita, that, oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Can a Battlefront port save the Vita? Wait, the Wii U is only all ports too. Oh, okay, I'm not starting that war. But now, because of EA having a license, this isn't a video that I really got to go into. So I'm gonna include this with the Battlefront thing. All right, so. Thank God we have Battlefront coming, and yes, in case you just realized, I got 2 versions of Battlefront here with me. I have a PS2 disc and a case, not an actual case because a friend gave it to me, but I have a PS2 version over there which I can play on my PS3, even though it's all scratched up. And also my PS3 is one of the older ones, 80GB model ones, the Motor Storm one actually. So I could play it. That's awesome. I can play all my PS2 games now on there, so that's cool. And then I also have a PSP version, which is somewhere, God knows where. The PSP version was not as good. I mean, this was the best, second best PSP Battlefront game. But now I got Battlefront out the way, we need to talk about the rest of the Star Wars games. I mean, because, I mean, look up here in my closet, because I don't have these out. I have the first Force Unleashed, and I have Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. I don't have Lego Star Wars 3. And I have the Clone Wars Republic Heroes game. Republic Heroes, we just forget that. Force Unleashed. 2 needs an ending. EA, make a Force Unleashed 3 and just make it good. Make it good. But that's not even up on my top of my list. I'd rather just have Del Rey make some book that's not. This is going to end up becoming non-canon. But go ahead, make some book and write the ending. I'd be cool with that. Because, I mean, they can Force Unleashed 3 for God knows why. I mean, funny thing is, you could have, like, finished the Force Unleashed 2 by adding whatever you had in 3 because the story mode was so short. But, you know, I mean, let's just get more money before the company falls apart. And then, you know, there's these other games. There's, like, this, Super Bombad... Star Wars Racer Revenge. Pod racing game. That would be fun. I mean, who doesn't like those games? If you want to talk about games with starfighters and space battles, we have Star Wars Jedi Starfighter and Starfire, this came out around the time of episode 1, I want to say. This came out around the time of episode 2. Had some of the same characters in it as well. And the thing is that these games... actually, this is actually like a sequel to it anyway. These 2 games right here, a lot of fun space battles in it. We need to have another game like that. But, I mean, if we don't want to take that approach, I mean, no one's saying no to this game. No one's saying no to a 4th one. Rogue Squadron, give it to the Wii. Give it to the Wii so it can have something. Please give it to the Wii U. Please give it to the Wii U. Give it... Actually, I don't have a Wii U. Give it to PS4 as well. I mean, I'm cool. Another Rogue Squadron game. Imagine this on this. Imagine a Rogue Squadron game on the current gen that's on the market. The PS3, the Xbox 360. But think of what they did on the PS4. And as much as I hate to say it, the Xbox One. Dang. Even though I'm not buying an Xbox One, if anyone's buying an Xbox One, you're just... Even after their announcement, really pretty much... We did a whole 180. Oh, wait, that's the new name. It should be the new name. It should be the Xbox 180 because that's what they just did. Anyway, this would be a good game. Then, I know my friend Danny would love an expansion, a sequel to this game. With, like, Yuuzhan Vong and stuff. And I love that, too. That would be so much fun, but... It's a dark time in the Republic, Danny. It's a dark time. This game was fun. Just straight up, it was fun. But there's no need for a sequel or anything because I'm tired of Clone Wars stuff. Except for the fact that I wish we could finish off the actual Clone Wars television series properly. Just a thought. This had a complete saga. We're good. Episodes 7, 8, and 9, 81 Lego Star Wars. I'd be down for that. Sequel, please. Sequel, anyone? Does anyone... Imperial Commando? Yeah, we could work with that. I would be completely fine with that. This game doesn't need a sequel, or maybe it does. No, but this game, it was fun. It was a good tie-in to Episode 3. Really fun. And then this game, you have the Old Republic, and some people want a 3rd one now. I mean, because in case you didn't notice, BioWare worked on this, So it's one of them games that if you want to see some stuff happen, you just gotta kind of hope. And then the biggest thing that Danny and I both want. We can have the Force Unleashed. Why can't we have a game that's like focusing on Luke as the ultimate Jedi that he is, the super badass Jedi he is? I mean, that would be cool. I mean, I don't know anyone in here that would completely say no to that. I mean, because really, if anyone here would say no to that, just, what are you thinking? I know I've been rambling on here for about a good 17 or about 18 minutes. So, I'm going to wrap it up with this last game, The fact that Luke Skywalker doesn't have a game. And I'm not hating on this character. I mean, old Ben was a wise Jedi. I mean, he would cover up a lie by saying, it's not a lie. I mean, it all depends on your point of view. Whether you're looking this way, and I'm looking that way. You might see things as one way. I'm going to see things as another way. So it all depends on everyone's point of view. Well, from my point of view, Ben, if Obi-Wan Kenobi can have a game, then Luke Skywalker can. Alright? I mean, this isn't Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 3. This isn't Clone Wars. This is before Episode 1. And then into Episode 1. If he can have a game, then Luke can. And I'm going to end it with that. Crazy Black 108, saving the Force with you all. I mean, Battlefront 3, what more can we say? It's going to be awesome. Even though it's going to be called Battlefront, it's a reboot to the franchise. I'm fine with that. Just reboot it, but make it a spiritual reboot. Like, as in, like, keep true to what's in Battlefront. Because if it really just becomes a battlefield with a Star Wars skin. 1, I'm going to take a lot of crap. 2, people are going to be right. And 3, EA is going to get a lot of crap from us, the fans, and from everyone else. So, EA, for your sake, the Emperor is not as forgiving as I am. Do something right. Crazy Black 108, guys, saying peace. Thank you all for watching this, and may the Force be with you guys always. Bye. What's that? There's no badass Luke. I mean, who's this? Luke Skywalker in the Shadows of Mandalore. That's pretty badass. Inferno from Legacy of the Force. This is a pretty badass moment. Apocalypse. I haven't read this, but he's on the cover. Coruscant's burning in the background. Someone tell me why Luke's not a badass. Hey, I'm in the Force with you guys.